Imagine you walk into your garage. You have tools scattered everywhere, hammers next to Christmas decorations, screws mixed with old paint cans. Your spouse looks at you and says, "This is chaos. Clean it up. Organize it. Put all the tools in one box. Put all the holiday stuff in another box. Make it look nice." So you spend the entire weekend organizing. You label everything. You color code the boxes. You arrange them alphabetically. It looks beautiful. You feel proud. You take a photo and post it on social media. Everyone likes it. You are a productivity guru. 2 months later, you need a screwdriver. Where is it? You forgot. Was it in the red box or the blue box? You open 3 boxes. You waste 15 minutes. You finally find it in the wrong box because your kid borrowed it and put it back in the holiday box. Your perfect system failed. Now imagine a different approach. You throw everything randomly into boxes, but you take a photo of each item as you put it in. You create a digital map. When you need the screwdriver, you open an app. It says, Box 7, 3rd layer, left corner. You walk directly to Box 7. You grab it in 10 seconds. You are done. Which system is better? The one that looks organized or the one that works faster? This is the secret of Amazon, and it is going to completely change how you think about your business, your office, and your life. My name is Serge. I am a system architect, and today we are going to explore the most counterintuitive logistics system ever created. Welcome to the order of business. Let us go back to 1994. Jeff Bezos is a Wall Street analyst. He is making a great salary. He has a comfortable life. Then he reads a report. Internet usage is growing at 2,300% per year. 2,300%. He realizes something massive is about to happen. He quits his job. He drives across the country with his wife, Mackenzie. He is typing a business plan on a laptop in the passenger seat while she drives. He does not even know what he is going to sell yet. He just knows he needs to build an online store. He makes a list of 20 possible products: books, music, clothes, toys. He chooses books. Why? Because books are identical everywhere. A copy of The Great Gatsby is the same in New York and Tokyo. No variability, no quality control issues. And there are 3 million books in print. No physical bookstore can stock 3 million books, but a website can list them all. He starts Amazon in his garage. The first office is so small that he builds desks out of old doors from Home Depot. Not because he is broke, because he is optimizing. Why spend $500 on a fancy desk when a door and 4 legs cost $60? This is the mentality that built Amazon. Obsessive optimization. Eliminate waste. Spend money only on things that directly improve customer experience. Everything else is theater. In 1995, Amazon goes live. The first week, they ship books to people in 50 countries. Bezos is packing boxes himself in the garage. His knees are bruised from kneeling on concrete. He tells his team, "We need knee pads." One of his engineers says, "Or we need packing tables." Bezos pauses. He realizes he has been so focused on the website that he forgot about the physical process. That moment changed everything. He understood that logistics is not the boring part of the business. Logistics is the business. The website is just the front door. The real magic happens in the warehouse. To understand why Amazon is revolutionary, you need to understand how traditional warehouses work. Let us visit a classic warehouse. It is organized like a library. All the books are in Section A. All the electronics are in Section B. All the toys are in Section C. This makes sense to the human brain. It feels tidy. It feels logical. Now, you receive an order. The customer wants a book, a phone charger, and a toy car. The worker takes a cart. They walk to Section A. They grab the book. They walk to Section B. They grab the charger. They walk to Section C. They grab the toy. Total distance walked? Let us say 300 meters. Now imagine it is Black Friday. You have 10,000 orders. You have 50 workers. They are all walking to the same sections. They are bumping into each other. They are waiting for each other to move. Section B is crowded because everyone needs phone chargers. Section C is empty because nobody is buying toys today. This is called congestion. It is the same problem as traffic. When everyone needs to go to the same place at the same time, the system collapses. You can add more workers, but that makes it worse. More people, more collisions. Traditional warehouses optimize for human logic. They organize products the way a person would organize their closet, shirts with shirts, pants with pants. But Amazon realized something profound. Human logic is slow. In 1999, Amazon opened a warehouse in Fernley, Nevada. It was 150,000 square feet. That is 3 football fields. They tried the traditional model, books in one zone, electronics in another zone. It was a disaster. Workers were walking miles every day. Orders were slow. Bezos was furious. Then one of the engineers, a guy nobody remembers the name of, proposed something insane. What if we stop organizing by category? What if we just put products wherever there is space? Randomly. People thought he was crazy. Bezos said, "Test it." They ran an experiment. Half the warehouse was organized traditionally, half was random. They measured picking speed. The random side was 30% faster. 30%. Bezos said, "Go all in." This became chaotic storage. When a product arrives at an Amazon warehouse, it gets scanned. The system assigns it to a random shelf. A Harry Potter book might sit next to a toilet brush. A laptop might be next to dog food. There is no logic, no categories, just randomness. Why does this work? Because the system does not care about categories. It cares about proximity. When you place an order, the algorithm calculates the shortest possible path to grab all your items. It does not matter if your book is in the book section. It matters if your book is close to your phone charger. The worker does not think. The worker does not decide. The worker has a handheld scanner. It beeps. It says, "Turn left, walk 12 steps, shelf B14, grab item, scan it, next location." The worker is a robot, and that is the genius. Amazon removed human decision-making from the warehouse. The human does not need to know where things are. The algorithm knows. The human just executes. This is where most businesses fail. They confuse visual order with operational efficiency. Your office looks messy, so you spend a week organizing it. You buy label makers. You create filing systems. You alphabetize everything. You feel productive. But you are not. You are procrastinating. Because the question is not, does it look organized? The question is, can I find what I need in under 10 seconds? If the answer is no, your system is broken. If the answer is yes, who cares what it looks like? I consulted for a law firm in 2022. They had a beautiful office. Everything was color-coded. Files were arranged by client name, alphabetically. It looked like a magazine cover. But their lawyers were wasting 2 hours a day searching for documents. Why? Because client names change. Companies get acquired. People get married and change their last name. The alphabetical system could not keep up. I said, stop organizing by name. Organize by case number. Every case gets a unique number. It never changes. When you need a file, you search the number. It is always in the same place. They resisted. They said, but it will look random. I said, who cares? Your clients do not tour your file room. We implemented it. Document retrieval time dropped from an average of 12 minutes to 45 seconds. The lawyers were shocked. One of them said, I feel like I have an extra 2 hours in my day. That is the power of algorithm-based organization versus human-based organization. Let us go deeper into Amazon's system. The warehouse is not just random chaos. It is organized chaos. Every shelf is divided into bins. Each bin has a unique barcode. When a product arrives, the system scans the product and scans an empty bin. It creates a digital link. Product X is in bin Y. The product does not care where it is. The bin does not care what is inside it. The system just tracks the relationship. This is called relational data. It is the same concept as a database. You do not store everything in one giant file. You store tiny pieces of information and link them together. Now here is the brilliant part. When a bin is almost empty, the system does not wait for it to become completely empty. It reassigns the space. Let us say bin B14 has one book left. You place an order for that book. The system tells the worker, grab the book from bin B14. But simultaneously, the system tells another worker, bin B14 is now available. Put this shipment of dog food there. The bin is reused instantly. There is no wasted space, no downtime. Every square meter of the warehouse is earning money. Traditional warehouses have empty sections. Amazon does not. If there is a space, there is a product. But the chaos is not just in the warehouse. It is in the entire company culture. Bezos created a rule called the two-pizza team. If a team cannot be fed with 2 pizzas, the team is too big. Most teams at Amazon have 6 to 8 people, maximum. Why? Because coordination cost grows exponentially with team size. If you have 3 people, you have 3 communication paths. Person A talks to person B. Person B talks to person C. Person C talks to person A. Manageable. If you have 10 people, you have 45 communication paths. Chaos. Large teams spend more time coordinating than executing. They have meetings about meetings. They write emails about emails. They create PowerPoints that nobody reads. Amazon eliminated this. Small teams, clear ownership, no consensus, no democracy. One person decides. This is the same principle as chaotic storage. Remove unnecessary structure. Optimize for speed. If you need 15 people to approve a decision, you are too slow. Amazon moves fast because they have fewer approvers. In 2012, Amazon bought a robotics company called Kiva Systems for $775 million. Most people thought Bezos overpaid. He did not. He saw the future. Kiva built robots that look like giant Roombas. They are orange, flat, and circular. They drive under shelves, lift them, and carry them to workers. Before Kiva, workers walked to shelves. After Kiva, shelves walked to workers. Think about that. The warehouse became a living organism. The products moved to the humans. The humans stand still. This flipped the entire model. A traditional warehouse worker walks 15 to 20 miles per shift. That is 30,000 steps. Their feet hurt. They get tired. Their speed drops in the afternoon. After Kiva, workers walk less than 1 mile per shift. They are fresh. They are fast. They do not get exhausted. Amazon deployed over 500,000 Kiva robots across their warehouses. These robots do not take breaks. They do not call in sick. They do not quit. They work 24 hours a day. They recharge themselves when their battery is low. The system schedules their charging during slow periods. This is the ultimate exoskeleton. The human does not carry the weight. The robot does. The human just uses their brain and hands. Everything else is automated. But here is where Amazon becomes truly terrifying. They do not just react to your orders. They predict them. Amazon has a patent called anticipatory shipping. The algorithm analyzes your browsing history, your purchase history, your wish list, even your mouse movements. It predicts what you are going to buy before you click the button. Let us say you have been searching for running shoes. You have looked at 5 different models. You have read reviews. You added one to your cart, but did not buy it yet. Amazon's algorithm says, this person is 75% likely to buy these shoes within 48 hours. So they preemptively ship the shoes to a warehouse near your house. You have not ordered yet. The shoes are already in your city. When you finally click buy, the delivery time is not 2 days. It is 2 hours. You think, wow, Amazon is so fast? No. Amazon is psychic. This is the power of data. Amazon has 20 years of purchasing behavior from 400 million customers. They know what you are going to buy better than you do. This is not magic. This is machine learning. This is predictive analytics. This is the future of retail. Amazon measures everything. And I mean everything. They have a metric called time to first action. When a worker clocks in, how many seconds until they scan their first item? They track it. They optimize it. If the average is 30 seconds, they ask, why is it not 15 seconds? They measure steps per pick. How many steps does a worker take to grab one item? The goal is 0. That is why they invented Kiva. They measure idle time. If a robot is not moving, why not? Is there a bottleneck? Fix it. They measure error rate. If a worker scans the wrong item, the system beeps. 3 errors in one shift? The worker gets retrained. This sounds dystopian. It sounds like Big Brother. But here is the truth. Metrics remove subjectivity. In most companies, performance reviews are political. Your boss likes you, so you get promoted. Your boss does not like you, so you get fired. It is not fair. It is not accurate. Amazon does not care if your boss likes you. They care about your numbers. Did you pick 100 items per hour or 50 items per hour? The data does not lie. This creates a meritocracy. The best workers get promoted. The slow workers get coaching. If they do not improve, they get fired. It is brutal, but it is fair. Bezos has a famous saying, "We are not competitor-obsessed, we are customer-obsessed." Most companies focus on beating their rivals. Amazon focuses on delighting their customers. If the customer is happy, the competitor is irrelevant. Every meeting at Amazon starts with an empty chair. That chair represents the customer. Before making a decision, someone asks, what would the customer want? If the answer is, the customer would not care, the idea is rejected. This is why Amazon has free returns. This is why they refund you before you even ship the product back. This is why they have one-click ordering. Every feature is designed to reduce friction, to make buying easier, faster, safer. Most companies think, how do we maximize profit? Amazon thinks, how do we maximize customer happiness? The profit follows. In 2025, Amazon made $575 billion in revenue. Customer obsession is not a fluffy value, it is a profit engine. Bezos drew a diagram on a napkin in 2000. He called it the flywheel. It is a circle. Lower prices lead to more customers. More customers lead to more sellers. More sellers lead to more selection. More selection leads to better customer experience. Better customer experience leads to more customers. More customers lead to more scale. More scale leads to lower costs. Lower costs lead to lower prices. The circle loops forever. This is a virtuous cycle. Each part strengthens the other. The flywheel spins faster and faster. Competitors cannot stop it, because they are not competing with one piece. They are competing with the entire system. Walmart tried to beat Amazon on price. They could not, because Amazon has better logistics. Target tried to beat Amazon on selection. They could not, because Amazon has more sellers. Alibaba tried to beat Amazon on scale. They could not, because Amazon has better customer trust. You cannot beat a flywheel by attacking one edge. You have to build your own flywheel, and that takes 10 years. Most companies do not have the patience. Amazon does. Bezos thinks in decades, not quarters. Amazon fails constantly. They launched the Fire Phone. It was a disaster. They lost hundreds of millions of dollars. They launched Amazon Destinations. Nobody used it. They shut it down. They launched Amazon Auctions. It failed. They tried to compete with eBay. They lost. But Bezos does not punish failure. He punishes inaction. He says, if you are not failing, you are not trying hard enough. Amazon runs thousands of experiments every year. 90% fail. But the 10% that succeed generate billions. This is the opposite of most companies. Most companies punish failure. So employees stop taking risks. They play it safe. They do the minimum. The company stagnates. Amazon celebrates bold bets, even if they fail, because failure teaches you what does not work, and that is valuable data. Bezos named the main Amazon building Day 1. Why? Because every day is day 1. You are never done. You are never safe. You are never comfortable. The moment you think you have won, you have lost. He wrote in a shareholder letter, Day 2 is stasis, followed by irrelevance, followed by decline, followed by death. This is why Amazon keeps innovating. Even though they dominate, they do not rest. They do not celebrate. They just build. This is the mentality you need in your business. You are never finished. Your competitors are working while you sleep. Your customers have new needs every year. Technology changes every month. If you stop moving, you die. Let me paint you a picture. An Amazon fulfillment center is not a warehouse. It is a temple of efficiency. Everything is designed. The floors are polished concrete. Why? Because it is easier to clean and robots move faster on smooth surfaces. The lights are LED. Why? Because they save energy and do not flicker, which reduces worker eye strain. The temperature is controlled. Not for the workers, for the products. Electronics need to stay cool. Paper products need to stay dry. The air is filtered. Why? Because dust damages machinery. The noise level is monitored. If it is too loud, workers wear ear protection. Why? Because lawsuits are expensive. Every detail is intentional. There is no wasted space, no decorative plants, no fancy furniture, just function. This is the philosophy of Muji, the Japanese concept of no brand quality, beauty through simplicity, elegance through elimination. So what is the lesson for your business? You do not need robots. You do not need $1 billion. But you need to shift your mental model. Stop thinking like a librarian. Start thinking like an algorithm. Most people organize their work based on categories. I will answer all my emails in the morning. I will do all my meetings in the afternoon. I will do creative work on Fridays. This feels organized, but it is inefficient. Instead, organize by energy and context. Email requires low energy and shallow focus. Do it when you are tired. Creative work requires high energy and deep focus. Do it when you are fresh. Meetings require social energy. Batch them together so you do not context switch. Do not organize your day to look pretty. Organize it to optimize your cognitive output. This is the Amazon philosophy. Forget aesthetics. Optimize results. Amazon taught the world that every object needs an identity, a unique identifier, a barcode. Without it, you have chaos. With it, you have control. Apply this to your work. Every project should have a unique ID. Every client should have a unique number. Every file should have a unique name. Do not name your files Proposal Final Version 2. That is garbage. Name them client-ID_proposal_2026-01-27. Now you can search, you can sort, you can automate. The system can track it. You are building a database, not a folder. The best system is invisible. You do not notice it. It just works. Amazon's website does not brag about chaotic storage. Customers do not care. They just click buy, and the product arrives. The magic is hidden. Your systems should be the same. Your clients should not see your internal chaos. They should just see results, fast responses, high quality, consistent delivery. How you achieve it is your secret. That is your competitive advantage. Let me leave you with this. Amazon is not a retail company. Amazon is a logistics company that happens to sell products. The products are replaceable. The system is not. You can copy their products. You cannot copy their infrastructure. Your business is the same. Your product is not your moat. Your system is. Anyone can replicate your service. They cannot replicate your process. Because your process is invisible. It is encoded in your tools, your training, your culture, your algorithms. Build the invisible engine. Make it fast. Make it reliable. Make it scalable. And then put a friendly face on top. That is the Amazon formula. That is how you win. My name is Serge. This is the order of business. Next time, we are diving into the Toyota production system, the philosophy that eliminated waste and revolutionized manufacturing. We will explore the 7 deadly sins of business and how to purge them from your company. Subscribe. Optimize your chaos. Stop organizing for looks. Start organizing for speed. See you in the next one.